My phone and my tablet today, especially my tablet, the amount of files and things like that I have on it, it's not even funny. 45 gigabytes of files for videos that I haven't used. There's nearly over 100 videos that I have there. Um, that I have ready for different topics if I ever need to put them up for anything. Um, so that's one, and then a leak it up in case everything like it's ridiculous. Um, but the what to talk about advice to listen to before. Because again, I used to have this teacher for English, and I said to her, would you mind checking on my channel, and giving me some feedback on my you know how I'm reacting. I suppose my body features, my facial expressions, particularly with my anxiety and things like that, and my English kind of altogether in videos and things like that. So this is back in 2019 before the lockdown and everything like that. Um, it's a long time ago, but I wish I could show you the videos like this 20. I think this 20 or 30 videos. That weren't made for putting up or anything. They were made just for me to try it out and to take that advice on board from Miss Dolan. Again, I hate using teachers' names, but I never got to say thank you to her. I give her a present. I give her a present at the end of that before that Christmas, because it was Christmas 2019 and then we were going into 2020, so obviously coronavirus I hadn't kept at the time. So I give a small thank you at Christmas for helping me, giving me advice on how I could, and I get into that and I explain in more detail in a second, but give me advice for different things, and public speaking and things that helped me out with that. So, I want to thank her for that because I never got around to saying thank you, and the reason why she moved school. So I just kind of wanted to acknowledge that. Hopefully she's still watching. But I just want to thank her for that because it did help me. Again, one thing, for example, and I can see by even looking at me now compared to, because I did watch a few of the videos this morning. Um, that I was just talking about the day. I was just talking about the day was happening and everything that happened. And it was 25 minutes. I done it for a good 3 or 4 weeks. Making sure that I was looking directly at the camera, not looking anywhere else, just basically looking directly at the camera. So I spent 25, I nearly spent 25 minutes a day for about a month or two. Basically looking at the camera for 25 minutes and talking. Um, and using my public speaking and taking quickly, and basically getting used to public speaking and things like that. So that was really good, and I have to say it has improved a lot compared to what it was, because I used to always be looking here then everywhere, and sometimes I do, because sometimes things pop up, when I'm talking, messages pop up here, and then something will pop up in the TV, like it often happens, and then I get very upset because as I'm actually just saying that, a Twitter notification just came through, but yeah, oftentimes you have to watch things, and I'm obviously on the lookout in case somebody comes in, and actually in case somebody's looking through the window or something like that. It'd be great fun. Great fun to me. But yeah, all jokes aside, no, it is a weird difference. Like if you even look back at my videos from me back in 2019 or beginning of 2020, it's a quite difference because I got so used to looking into the camera, and being more confident at the same time too. And she did help me out too in different terms. I have the sheet actually here, talking about sustainability and biodiversity and things like that. She taught me a bit about that. I asked her would she mind teaching me a bit about that, because again, this is kind of new stuff. Biodiversity, sustainable development, different things for the local authorities. Again, we wouldn't be up to date with these only coming in the last few years. Especially biodiversity, local authorities are pushing that heavily, and the government are pushing it heavily to protect wildlife and to protect animals and to give them a natural habitat. So I learned a good bit about that. But particularly, no, but she was always very kind to me. I just want to acknowledge that. She was my English teacher for a long, long time. And obviously, she helped me out a lot too with English, and helping me out with different assignments and different things like that. But yeah, I just wanted to thank her for that, and I just wanted to thank her because it's advice. Because again, you always take the advice, that you're given. You always try and improve it. I suppose you can always be better, and that's the thing. You can always be better, and even taking a small bit of advice, even if it's in regards to football, soccer, or anything like that, it would be, if you could take a small bit of advice from somebody, to make it a small bit better. It's well worth the time, and it's well worth the effort. It's the same as this, because if I ask for advice, I always take it on board, and I always try and do my best with it. So it's always, I suppose if you ask for advice, go by it, try and go by it, and try and work, try and incorporate it into your use it, in other words, for people that don't use posh English like I'm using. Trying to I was going to say incorporate it again. I don't know where I'm getting this word incorporated from. But yeah, again, use the advice that you're given. But anyway, hopefully maybe she's still watching this. Again, thank you, Miss Dolan, for everything that you've done for me. And it's it's a shame that you weren't there for my last year in school. It is really, really a shame. And I hope maybe someday I come across you somewhere. And to be able to I'll be able to thank you properly for everything that you've done for me. But again, I just wanted to acknowledge it. I just really wanted to acknowledge it because I think it deserves acknowledgement. Especially looking at the videos today, it's weird. You can really see the difference. I can really see the difference in myself. I was a lot more shy, a lot more nervous of a person. Again, one-on-one talking with people is easy for me. Even with the same as Kelly Kelsis, I can talk to them one-on-one. But again, with big crowds, it depends. Like if there's 100 people there, it's difficult. Like it was difficult for me too to get started on this, with exciting things like that. It's difficult. It was totally difficult. But anyway, again, you can overcome it. Again, everything can be overcome. It's when you have the will. If there's a will, there's a way, as the old saying goes. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you again for that. So I'm rambling. Again, that's the one thing that I never get advice on is how can I never stop rambling. But yeah, I suppose it's better than saying nothing. I suppose. But yeah, thank you again for that, Mr. Dolan. But yeah, thanks everybody, and bye.